TV Super Training Gym, the strongest gym in the West. We have some reverse band deadlifts going on this day. And you can see as the athlete here, Mr. Robot Pants' little brother, as he stands at the top, the bands are kind of releasing. So the bands are giving you support. They're helping you out of the bottom position by maybe about 50 to 80 pounds, somewhere in that range. And as you come to the top, they're helping you less and less. As you get to the tippy top, they're pretty much not helping you at all. You can kind of see as the bands, or the barbell, lifts up out of the bands completely. This was a new guy we had come in. He's been in a couple times. I should remember his name by now. I should also remember this guy's name instead of just calling him Robot Jr. But we've been having some new people come in the gym. The gym is free, as I mentioned before, and we've had some pretty cool people come to the doors. So the offer is still open. If you're out there and you want to come in and you want to learn how to get swole, be swole and be in control, then come into Super Training Gym. Here's Torta. Torta's been lifting with exceptional explodingness lately. There's Silent Mike. Silent Mike likes to do a lot of his warm-ups where he does both conventional and sumo. And here is, of course, the legendary, the mathematically correct Mr. Robot Pants. We had Max Aida in on this day, and Max, you're going to want to tune into supertraining.tv coming up over the next couple of training sessions that you'll see pop up. Max Aida is instructing some lifters in the Olympic lifts, some CrossFitters who are not high-level Olympic lifters, but some of them are pretty talented in the Olympic lifts, and he goes over different positioning and form and technique and all that stuff that goes into Olympic lifting. I know absolutely nothing about Olympic lifting, so I had Max come in and do my dirty work for me. There's Torta. You can see he gets a ton of leg drive when he pulls. Mike's doing a better job too of getting his legs in there. Some of that I think comes from the shoulders and locking the lats in and having your shoulder not just back, but your shoulder pinched back and down, and keeping your shoulders and your elbows close to your body. Something I struggle quite a bit with, but it's something that I teach often. The technique on a deadlift is interesting. It's very difficult to keep your form and keep your technique throughout a range of motion. You tend to just kind of come unraveled during the lift. There's Robot Jr. going again. Squeaks that one out, 455 pounds. The reverse band deadlift is a great movement. Any sort of reverse band lift is a great movement to kind of stroke the ego, allow you to handle a little bit more weight, get a little bit more weight in your hands, and get your body stimulated, get your body used to some of these heavier weights. It's about 635 right there. It's interesting, going through different max effort movements, what you're capable of. I did some block pulls this week, and the 635 block pull off of about a 2 to 3 inch block was just absolute murder with 635. But you saw easily on a reverse band deadlift how easy I picked up 635. I think right now I can do about 675, 650 to 675 full range of motion on a sumo deadlift, which is by no means earth-shattering. There I am taking off the straps of Torta. He doesn't need them. I'm kicking them profusely. And here he goes with the greatest of ease. Clearly didn't need them. And of course, that's the kind of thing you got to do as a coach. You got to know when to push these guys. They're not always going to push themselves. There's 675. Here comes Damon Thurmond. Damon pushed himself raw a little bit, and he pushed himself with the straps down, and now here he is getting a nice PR with the straps up. Mike does a good job staying in position and staying on top of that lift. It's important to try to deadlift with as much speed as you possibly can, so that way you stay out in front of it. You stay out in front of that lift before it really catches up to you and murders you. Good strong lift by Torta. I believe that's about 655. This is 695. My form on this day I thought was pretty good. I still need to open up the hips more. You can see Max does a great job of it. Max coming off Olympic lifting career has good form. You see the high shoulders there, the low hips, And really all he's doing is he's just popping his hips through. He's turning his full range of motions. Here's 735. He's turning his full range of motion deadlifts into just like a rack pull. So it's almost like just a one-piece movement. Instead, for me, it's kind of a 2 or 3 part movement, just because I don't move efficiently. Here I'm doing some stiff leg deadies, just conventional deadlifts with it's about 565, just doing some reps. And those beautiful red socks. And then I made Chris do them. Kind of refer to this doing these extra sets here as championship rounds. Chris didn't want to do them, but I forced him to do them. You need this type of work. After your main movement, you need to get in at least 2 hard things on every training session, or else you're not going to get better. You can't just do one tough thing and leave the gym. So now here I added a deficit. Deficit's about 2-3 inches, somewhere in there. And again, just training the lower back, just trying to kill myself. I think we ended up just doing 2 sets. You don't have to do a ton. You don't have to sit there all day and do set after set, but you do need to get some work in. You need to get some extra work in. And after you do this type of stuff and you deadlift and you deadlift some more afterwards, you don't really need to do assistance work. You can pick 1 or 2 more assistance exercises and then you're out of the gym. I supersetted some reverse hypers. We have 2 styles of reverse hypers and went back and forth between the 2. Make sure you check out supertraining.tv for t-shirts. We also have t-shirts on howmuchyoubench.net, Super Training Gym, the Slingshot, and Power magazine. And that is it from supertraining.tv.